Goodness me. Okay, let's do this. Yo, my people. Welcome back to the Life of Fergie. And tonight, I'm bringing back the Love Island reviews, people. Bringing them back because people are just like, call on. We got Winter Love Island coming on. So I was just like, you know what? Yeah, I'm probably going to watch it. I was just like, I should probably do some reviews. So let's get into it. So this is season 6, series 6, episode 1, South Africa. I still can't do a South African accent, but who cares? I'm going to give you the rundown. And for those of you who were watching Love Island last year and saw these reviews, bring more people to come and watch them because you know what was happening. But let's get into it. First of all, brand new villa, okay, has 3 levels. We still don't even know everything that's in this villa. All we know, the 3 levels, massive pool. It looks a lot skinnier though, so that's like a strip. And to be honest, they got some new features in here that I was just like, wow. Like at first, there's this thing, I think it's on the 2nd floor or 2nd level, wherever it is, called the doghouse. And I was just like, oh, is that a room? And they discovered it's like this bed you can just pull down. So, like if things aren't going well with the missus or most likely with the missus, because most of the time, let's face it, it's the men that get kicked out of the bedroom. But either way, yeah, they got the doghouse. But I'm telling you that I'm looking forward to this season, because it's starting off pretty good. So we have obviously 5 new girls. So we've got Shanice. She's the only person who gave, Shawnice. She's the only person who gave her last name, and I figured I may as well mention it. Shawnice Fudge, even though she doesn't like fudge. 25 years old. We also have Paige, 22. Leanne, 22. Shauna, 25. Sophie, 21. So you can't exactly say it's a mixed age bracket. I mean, it's literally between 21 and 25. So not too bad. And we've also got, when it comes to the lads, the boys, we got Naz, 23, Callum, who is also 23, Ollie, who's also 23, Connor, who's 25, changing it up a bit, and Mike, 24. And we have a brand new host for those who, how do I say this? For those of you who do not know, Caroline Flack at the moment is not hosting Love Island, and to my best knowledge, she personally chose Ian Sterling's girlfriend, Laura Whitmore, who is going to be hosting the show. Did a pretty good job. It's only been 1 episode, so we'll see what happens. I mean, I can't lie though. I'm going to miss Ian Sterling saying, the Flack is back, even though that's not what Ian Sterling sounds like. But either way, she's the host. Now, let me just say, this was so savage when it came to the coupling. So I got a list here. There was 2 people who did not have any girls just step forward for them. It was literally Naz and Ollie. When Laura's just like, okay, so girls, feel free to fire away, choose whoever you'd wish. Just nada. And then the guys who did have girls step forward for them, Callum, Shawnice and Shauna stepped forward for him. And I'm pretty sure at this moment, Shawnice was already coupled up with Naz. So this was just a massive L. Then Connor, he had Paige and Sophie come and decide, you know what, yeah, I like him. And then Mike, Leanne stepped forward, and then again, she was the only single girl left by this point, so it just made sense. And to be honest, the 2 of them look good together. Most of these couples, they're looking like, yeah, you could see something between them. So our official couples are Naz and Shawnice, Callum and Shauna, Ollie and Paige, Connor and Sophie, and finally Mike and Leanne. So this episode, I don't even know how to describe it. But first of all, everybody looks good. You can tell the lads spent some time in the gym. I can tell the girls, magnifique. That's all I can say. I'm gonna keep things simple. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Keep it simple. Yes. However, I feel sorry for Ollie and Naz. Like, not only were they the people to get just L's dropped into their faces, okay, but also the girls who they're coupled up with have point blank admitted to us on camera. You know, when they go behind the scenes or whatever, and they're speaking, and it's just 1-on-1 or 1 to however million people that watch Love Island. And then they've also spoken to the girls and said, literally, they said, I feel like this person's going into the friend zone just immediately. And I'm thinking to myself, my goodness, it's day 1 and we're already talking about friend zones here. So literally, Ollie and Naz, they have the potential to just go straight into the friend zone. But later on, the Islanders have like a little party because obviously they're all getting to know each other, and then they decide to play a round of true or false. And they never even got a chance to go through everybody, but this was low-key kind of savage and shocking. I mean, what was it? Hold on, let me think of it. Connor. I think it was Connor, yeah. By the way, like I think he got his teeth done by some dentist, maybe in Australia or something like that. And literally, he goes on to give his true or false. And let's just say you should watch the episode to find out what happened there. And then we go into body counts of people and people's predictions, just like, yeah, true, or nah, that's false. I'm going to go with false. It's always best to say false, especially when it comes to body counts, you know. But Naz, he received the first text of the series, okay? And this was interesting, you know. This was interesting. So anyone who anyone who leading up to this point that saw all the islanders that are supposed to be coming on knew they were twins. So I was waiting for them by the names of Jess and Eve. And my goodness, I cannot tell these two women apart. They look stunning. Like I saw them and I was just like, wow. Like if I was sitting in the villa when they entered, my mouth would just drop. I'd be like, what's going on right now? Because especially the hashtags they use for this. I mean, double trouble, twice is nice, game on. And then later on, when there's another text, in fact, I'll get onto that. But either way, we got the twins who've been introduced. So we have Jess and Eve, twin sisters. Don't know how old they are. They're on the young side, though, I can tell. But later on, well, in fact, a few minutes later, Shauna receives the second text of the series and also, obviously, of the first episode, which entails that within 24 hours, Jess and Eve will have to decide on a boy that they're going to take and be coupled with, which is then obviously going to leave two other girls vulnerable and single. So then we get the preview of tomorrow night. What's happening tomorrow night, you say? Now, all they literally gave us was a glimpse of what's looking like some sort of kissing challenge. So I'm guessing it's that one they do where you've got to maybe guess who's kissing you or kiss the boy who you most likely are attracted to, something like that. And all we see is literally Mike tonguing down either Jess or Eve. I really could not tell. And the thing is, one of the things these two girls have prided themselves on is they're not letting any of the other islanders know who they're potentially interested in. And they're sort of on this foundation of, we've never fought over the same guy, so why should that change now? And then I love exactly what Ali said, but this is Love Island. Like, this is a completely different world. You can't compare it. And we get literally just like a sneak peek of them just having a little conversation where they're just like, oh, you're really getting on my nerves now. Literally, these two sisters. So I'm wondering who it is they're thinking about coupling up with. Because that text then also finishes with the hashtag double take. So yeah, that's literally just a quick preview of episode 1. I'm hoping you enjoyed. Be on the lookout for episode 2. I will try to get it to you as soon as possible, just as I've done now. I mean, Love Island ended, 25 minutes ago or something like that, so not too bad. But anyway, like I said, hope you've enjoyed. Feel free to hit me up in the social media for video suggestions. Believe me, I'm going to be doing a lot more reviews. If there's any TV shows you think I should watch, let me know and might review on those. But either way, hit me up in social media. Snapchat is Carlon123 and my Instagram is at MCFergie. It is in the description below as soon as I've written it. But as I've said, hope you've enjoyed. Take care of yourselves out there and peace and God bless.